Hi guys, well, real nap that she's had all day. She slept for like maybe 15 minutes when we went out for a run earlier, but that was like way earlier. It was like 1 o'clock this afternoon. So she may be out for quite some time. So who knows? If this live stream goes very long, like if she doesn't wake up, maybe I'll just stay on this one, and then we'll only do one tonight, but I'll stay on a long time. Because right now, like she's such a terror that I really can't do this when she's awake. Let me find the thing here. But we'll see. I mean, I could always come on really late tonight. We'll see how it goes. I think she's going to sleep pretty good now because she was like all over the place, crawling all over the place. Siba General. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can exhale. That's what's coming up around you first. 9 of Wands. You may have some passion coming in around the Pisces if you're not with anyone right now. You may be leaving disappointment, betrayal, regret, or a past relationship or situation that wasn't working out the way you wanted it to. You may really be turning your back on it and walking away from it. It also looks like you might have a new job opportunity coming in, and it could be something very practical that you can make extra money at. Chariot, your life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. T. Yvette, general love. Feeling prepared. You are prepared for a relationship. It looks like here, just be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. If you enter a third-party situation and you're aware of it, I'm okay with that if you know what's going on. I would just, don't get blindsided. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. I don't think you're going to hold yourself back because I do think that you want to bring, either you want to bring a current relationship into or a current situation into a committed relationship, or you want to be in a relationship, which I think it's time. Like the energy around you is good for that. It looks like the world is at your feet. You've got a couple of people around you. You have an Aries, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. You also have a wish when it comes to love. Put that out into the universe. 2 of Cups, a union, and life changing for the better quickly. So I think that the next situation that you get into is going to be a committed relationship. Melissa, general reading. If you've recently had an argument with somebody, you're turning your back and walking away from the situation, and it's for the better because it brings in choices around you. It also looks like you may be starting a new journey. It might have something to do with a business or a job opportunity. No longer holding yourself back. A transformation starts. Personal journey of transformation, of growth and evolution for you. Brings in strength, feeling like you can exhale, and brings in perseverance. So whatever it is, Ace of Pentacles, it's usually a job offer. It could be like you starting your own business. It also, I mean, being it's a general reading, it could be love. I'm not seeing a whole, look at him. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love cards here right now, but whatever this journey is that you start, it's like personally transforming. What you doing over there, Dill? Amorous. Does Spirit think that I should be with men? It's your choice. Spirit doesn't think that you should do anything. I mean, they can guide you, but it's your choice. It's not for them to choose. You have free will here. So if you think that you should be with him, then you should. I'm going to just ask the question as yes or no. I get a 70% chance yes, but there is a tower moment at some point. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. It may not happen for a while because this is overall. Should you be with him? 70% chance yes. But there's going to be a tower moment. It could end in disaster. That could be it. But either way, it's like, it's not for spirit to decide. Like, we're given free will here. It's for you to make the choice. So, I know sometimes it's easier. Like, I used to see this one woman years ago. Her name was Cecilia. She was so funny. I used to go to her hoping that she was going to tell me that things were over with whoever it was at the time I was interested in or seeing or whatever. And when she would tell me that things were over or that he wasn't showing up in the reading, I would feel very relieved. You know, like I'd be like, okay, it's over. I can, you know, close the book and I can move on with my life. But for some reason, it was very hard for me to make that decision myself without hearing it from somebody. I think that, I mean, the bottom line is that, like, we're here to make those decisions, nobody else. Anyway, Melissa, love reading. Your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. If something doesn't feel right, don't go through with it. And if something does feel right, just go with the flow. Love cup here is full. If you're not with anyone right now, you have somebody coming in who's going to be treating you really well and putting in a lot of effort. If you are with someone, the same thing holds true for your current relationship. But if there's no one around you right now, you've got a Libra coming in that could change your life for the better with the 8 of Wands. It also looks like you have a Leo around you. Now, if you're already with someone, the Leo card would mean that your current relationship is strengthening. Chariot. It could also be a Cancer shows up. If not, and you're with someone, current relationship moves forward quickly. So it looks like regardless of who you're with, whether you're with someone or not, the next one that comes in should be a stable relationship with somebody who puts in the effort. You know, somebody who shows up. Mars, update reading on Gemini. Are you the Gemini or is the Gemini somebody else? Okay, so the Gemini is somebody that you're interested in. Okay, let's see. What's going on here with this Gemini? Not bad. Not bad. It looks like you guys may be at the right place at the right time, or the Judgment card could be being at the right place at the right time, things move forward. It also could be something that you come to a crossroads and you guys have to make a decision. It's like, are we going to take this? Are we going to go this way? Are we going to go that way? Judgment is usually positive. It's like being at the right place at the right time, being guided by the divine. There may be more to come between the two of you. It also looks like a relationship that would be both people putting in effort. He's a little bit reluctant. I think he thinks that you're involved with someone else or there's someone else around you that you like. And it could be somebody that either you used to date or has been around you from the past, 6 of Cups. But I think things could move forward. He may kind of, like he may have noticed there's somebody else around you, or he may think that you're seeing someone else or that someone else is important, but he may give it a chance anyway. He's a little bit reluctant, but with the Judgment card, it might work out anyway. New me. Is Mikkel married? Okay, let's see. I think he is. Yeah, 70% chance yes, plus the Magician, I would say yeah. Chloe, how does this week look for me? It looks okay. It looks like you're prepared for the week. It looks like you're listening to your intuition. It's a stable, grounded week. It doesn't look like anything that exciting is happening, but it looks like it's okay. Like no news is good news kind of a week. Priscilla, how soon could Samuel the Virgo come with an offer? Could be within the next 4 weeks or before the end of the summer. Sue, will I score 520 on the MCAT? Okay, let's see. You will. And it shows here that you're working very hard. You're going to do great. You're going to do great. Lydia, just saw Mac. He gave me a hate this look. I cried when I got to work. There's no reason for him to look at you like that. Let's see. He's an asshole. he he definitely didn't mean, like, I know what he did, but he doesn't feel that way at all. If anything, he's mad at himself for being, like not man enough or not secure enough. See, he's jealous. See, he feels like there are other people around you or that you could do better than him. I mean, you can, but that's how he feels. He feels like he's stuck in the mud and he's got anxiety over the whole situation. He feels like now this is him, not between you and him. This is like he feels like he's stuck. He feels like a disaster. He feels like he didn't get his wish. So I know that, I mean, that's very painful and it's hurtful when you see something like that, but it has more to do with what's going on inside him and not really anything at all to do with you. If anything, the only thing that you had to do with it was that you brought it up in him today when he saw you. Like, that's what came to mind. Like, here's another situation where I couldn't get it together, or I just don't live up to what I should. He's young, so I kind of want to give him a little bit of a break for that reason, but he's going to have to man up sooner or later. Otherwise, he's always going to be a mess, and he's always going to be angry at himself. He just doesn't seem to, like, get his shit together. I mean, I know it's hard to, like, not let something like that get to you, but you have so many other opportunities that come in around you and such good energy around you. Try not to let that bring you down, because there's a lot better. And besides, I don't think, like, I think that you'll hear from him anyway. Like, I don't think that he's gone forever. I mean, like, when I was dating someone who was a lot younger than me, he used to say things to me sometimes like, all right, I don't ever want to see you again. Okay, so this is it. And like, it got to the point where it was actually funny because I knew that it wasn't true. He was just really stupid and immature. And even being stupid and immature, I knew he didn't mean it. And like, one of my friends would be like, she would say to me, she's like, don't even listen to him. She's like, it's not true. He doesn't mean it. He just says it. So it's the same thing. It's like, I remember one time he wouldn't even talk to me. He was like totally ignoring me. Like, we worked together. So like, I mean, if I had to ask him a question, he would ignore me. I mean, it was really, really like embarrassing. But anyway, so I know he gave you a funny look, but I still think you're going to hear from him at some point. Fia, overall general reading for the rest of the month. And then, you know what also happens too? Have you ever been like thinking about something and like you're really pissed off at something, and then you look at somebody a certain way and then you realize that, like, the look on your face, I've done that too, where I've caught myself, especially when I was working at the store, like, like if somebody was coming over to the counter, if I was thinking about something else, like the look on my face must have looked like disgust, but it wasn't for that person, it was for what I was thinking. And sometimes I would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about something. And then I would laugh about it because, like, stupid, like, why am I doing that? Okay, general reading for the rest of the month. You have strength coming in around you. You've got a love offer coming in, or a soulmate connection. Could be with an Aquarius. If it's not Aquarius, you have a wish around love. Just be careful with the Three of Cups in reverse that it's not a third-party situation that you're entering into. You have Pisces around you. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It may be slow and steady though. Otherwise, the rest of the month may be kind of just slow and steady, which I would say enjoy it because it's, you know, the end of August. No, she needs a longer nap. She's only been asleep like a half hour. Um, Tanya, will he contact me within the next 3 days? You got a 70% chance, yes, he will. Shh, don't make matters worse. Shh. Miss Ronnie, Sag is in my energy heavy. Is he approaching me soon? Yes, he is. Like, could be like within the next couple of days. Vicky, is R still with Joanne the Taurus, or is he with someone else now that he claims he is? All right, let's see. Is R still with Joanne the Taurus? I get a 70% chance he's with Joanne. Let's see. Is he with somebody else? Is he with somebody else? But he might be with somebody else too. There could be somebody else around the situation, or it could be the kind of thing where he's with somebody new and Joanne's not letting go. And she's still trying to like either be with him or, you know, get in there somehow. RZ, when will Ali remove the block? What are his thoughts? What's blocked? Social media? Something like that? All right, let's see. Should be sometime this fall. His thoughts, he's focused on business, work, school, whatever it is he does all day, excuse me. His own strength and success. That's what he's focused on right now. That's what he's going for. That's where all his attention is. Dustin, will I be very loved and happy in my marriage? Yes, but if you're with the right person. I know that sounds really stupid because obviously, you know, you want to marry the right person. But a lot of times people just want to get married and they just grab anyone that's around, and then it winds up being a disaster. Or they're always trying to get love out of that person, and that person is not really giving it. So if you wait for the right person and you're in a steady, stable relationship, or both of you or have mutual respect, you will feel very loved, and you have a possibility of having a really great marriage. New me. Is Mikkel going through a separation with his wife? I'm getting a 33% chance, yes, and it could happen quickly. Things could happen with that divorce quickly, or separation, or whatever it is. And maybe the kind of thing where both of them just really want out, so they're not really fighting with each other, and they're not trying to make it harder than it has to be. Beautiful one. How will it go when I hang out with him next week? It should go pretty well. It shows, well, it shows that you're prepared. You may both be prepared, but it also shows that you have choices. You may be hearing from somebody out of the blue that you haven't heard from in a while, that you may be really happy to hear from, which might affect it. It also looks like whatever happens between you and him, it's slow and steady wins the race. And at some point, you may turn and walk away from the situation because you feel like it's like burdens you. The sun is in reverse, which means there's a possibility for happiness in this situation, but it's kind of a road. And I don't know, something about this person that reaches out to you or that you run into that you haven't seen in some time may change the way you feel about this guy in this situation. T, that general for me in the Sag. You have celebration around this situation. You also have strength and a new beginning possible. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. Things should move forward nice. Beautiful one, general. You may be starting a new journey of some type. You got some good karma coming in around you, and life is going to change for the better quickly. It looks like perseverance takes you places, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through any bullshit is definitely a good thing. And also, you may be going back to school or learning a new skill. It could be something you do for pleasure. It could just be something for your career, but whatever it is, you would get a lot out of it and you would enjoy it. And it's positive. If Avery wakes up at the end, I'll bring her in. Otherwise, I can't have her in here trying to eat stuff. And she doesn't want to be in anything anymore. Like, she doesn't want to be in the bouncy. She doesn't want to be in the swing. She doesn't want to be in the car seat. She wants to be free. Pain in the ass. Salome, when is the new love coming in? Let's see, timing for new love. Well, anytime between now and the month of November, you can meet this person. It might not start yet. Sometimes that happens. Like, you meet someone, you don't realize it's them. Things might take off in November, but they could show up at any point between now and then. Dustin, when will I get the job that I want really bad? Well, it's possible next summer. I don't think you'll get it before the end of this summer. It's possible next summer or by next summer. Miss Ronnie, will it be positive convo or argument? Okay, will it be positive? I think it's going to be positive. I think it'll be positive. Tab, will Ken be in contact in August or September? Okay, let's see. Is Ken making contact in August? It's possible in August, but it comes up higher for September. So it could be small communication comes in August, and then communication is more frequent in September. I'm in love. Your love life could take off pretty quick with a relationship that's balanced, grounded down to earth with deep roots. When you let go of whatever's been weighing you down from the past and you decide to move on from whatever it was that didn't work for you, you won't hold yourself back and you'll move forward with somebody, start a new journey. They could be a Libra. You also have around you an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. When you cut ties with things that aren't working, it pushes your life forward pretty quickly. Thea, who will the third party situation come from? Will it be Linford? And if not, what sign would the person be? Okay. Will Linford be the one in the third party situation? It could be Linford, 70% chance. If not, there's a Virgo around the situation. So it could be that you get involved with a Virgo who is already with somebody else, or it could be that Linford has a Virgo around him. I don't know where you are in that situation with him, but that's possible that he's got a Virgo around him. Or it doesn't even have to be a Virgo. It could be somebody who's like very intelligent or works in like the medical field. They may be somebody who's kind of like quiet, um, introspective, you know, like maybe an introvert, that kind of person. Dustin, will I be able to get back in shape for modeling and when? Yeah, you should be able to. Probably before the end of the year. I mean, or at least you're on your way before the end of the year. Flower Witch, how would Lillian feel if I texted him? I wouldn't do it right now because it looks like it's bad timing, so he may not answer you. And you might feel stuck in the mud. I wouldn't do it this weekend because there's stuff going on around him. Bad timing. You have bad luck around the situation, or not. It's not favoring this weekend. I would wait. I would wait at least until like the middle of the next week for all this to blow over. It could be that he's like legitimately busy, away, out, doing something like that, and he doesn't respond. But when people don't get responded to, like they take it really hard. So I would rather not see that happen. You know, give it a couple of days, let things, whatever it is, move into the past, and then text. Tab, who's the other woman in Ken's life? Is it an ex or a friend? Okay. Is the other woman an ex? Yeah, there's an ex around him. He's got friends around him as well, but yeah, he has an ex around him. He's got at least one ex around him, but there are other female friends. Malika, general. You're coming into a point where you've got some good luck happening. You have your life moving forward, and the Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. There's also money coming towards you. Not bad. Brittany L. Love. You'll be at the right place at the right time. You'll feel relieved. Passion comes in. It could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You leave disappointment in the past. You leave regret in the past. You walk away from something that no longer serves you. You're heading off to greener pastures, and I think it's going to be with an earth sign. Whole lot of love. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. You have a soulmate relationship coming in, possibly with a Taurus. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have the a Capricorn coming in, but be careful with the Ace of Swords. Make sure that when the Ace of Swords shows up, it could be sharp energy, but it also could be urging you to make sure that you're laying down the law and letting people know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. And don't be afraid to like lay down your boundaries. Um, Vicky, general for next week. Perseverance takes you through the week. There may be something that happens that's a little bit disappointing, or you may be feeling disappointed about something. Moves into the past relatively quick. And you may be feeling like the timing isn't right, or that you just can't, like nothing seems to be working out all due to bad timing. That'll change. It's just going to take time. Next week may be a little bit like spending time contemplating about things that may not be working in your life and walking away and choosing different roads, or making different decisions, because you may be feeling unbalanced and disappointed about something. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like feeling a little out of balance. Priscilla, Ellen, love. And a new love brings in happiness and also transformation. The new person that comes in may be a Scorpio, but you also have a Pisces here as well. So you might have some choices. If you've been feeling lately like things are not going anywhere, that's about to change because you have good luck coming in. Ashley, will I have a safe pregnancy? Oh, congratulations. Okay, let's see. Yes, I think that you will. Stay positive, stay focused, and do all the things that you should do, and stay away from the things that you shouldn't, and you should be fine. Ivy, will me and A be best friends by the end of the year? It's possible, yeah. It is possible. Sister, outcome with D. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but it looks like if you lay down the law, set up boundaries, and you let go of any disappointment that you've been feeling, you have some good karma coming in, and the Four of Wands is always positive. So if this is like a potential like love interest, Four of Wands could be taking it to the next level. Four of Wands is positive. It even could be eventually moving in together, but I don't know where you are in this situation. It also looks like it could be a relatively stable relationship. The timing may be good. There's divine timing around it. Doesn't look like a bad thing at all. Wiggle. Is the Leo girl mad at me? Is she okay? I don't think that she's mad at you, and I do think she's okay. She may just be busy. Like maybe if you haven't heard from her, it could be that she's busy. Sister, how does S the schmuck feel about me today? Oh, him. See, like this guy. All right, so celebration comes up and also minor disaster. Like this is how he feels. He always shows up like on both sides. It's like feeling celebration and also feeling like a disaster. He thinks that you're intelligent, spontaneous. He thinks that you're kind, intuitive, well prepared, but he also thinks that you can be argumentative. You could be a little bit obsessive. Fuck that. Strong and courageous. But he's like very dual, this guy. I mean, the problems, nobody is 100% at fault, but the majority of the problems lie with him, not with you. Remember that. Krista, how is Jay feeling today? He's feeling like a secret was revealed. He's feeling unsuccessful. He's feeling a little bit heartbroken. Four of Wands is upside down. Things may be getting messy for him, and he may have no choice but to straighten his ass out with the Death card. I don't think he's feeling that great. Let me go back up to the top. Cinnamon, when will I get approved for disability? Should be maybe within the next 5 weeks, but definitely sometime this fall. Me at 503, what's coming towards me in the near future? Maybe feeling betrayed by somebody close to you and feeling like things are not changing for the better quickly. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation, or that you may be involved in a third-party situation in the near future. I would be careful because the Fool is in reverse. So when the Fool is in reverse, it's like you can't take it back. If you find out, it's like letting a secret, like letting the cat out of the bag. I would be careful, especially if you're involved in a third party situation. It's like saying saying something and then trying to take it back. It just doesn't work. It's like you've already said it. So something may slip. Be careful not to slip, especially if you're involved in a third party, something or other. Stojans. Oh, that's not a question. Nicole, how can I increase the sex appeal? Well, the thing is like with sex appeal or attraction, it's like everybody's attracted to something different. So there's nothing that you can really do. The only thing that you can do, like to me, I think, is to be confident in yourself. I think that confidence, it's like it doesn't make a difference what you look like if you're unconfident. And like I knew this girl. She was young. She was very young. I knew her mom years ago. Her mom was a music teacher, and this girl was so pretty, but she was just very unconfident. And like you could feel how unconfident she was, insecure, unconfident. And meanwhile, she was really pretty. She was really put together. She was young, 17, 18, 19, something like that. And I always remember thinking, this poor girl is so unconfident, and meanwhile, all these other girls are walking around thinking who the fuck they are, and they don't have anything on this kid. But you could just see that she was insecure. And so I think that that's the biggest thing. People like, and not confidence in a cocky way, because there's a difference between being like cocky and arrogant and thinking that you're hot shit, and then there's a difference between being confident in who you are. And I think that that's what makes people more appealing, because you can't, like, I can't say to you, well, highlight your hair, or because it's not a physical thing. People, what one person finds to be attractive, somebody else won't. It has to come from it's got to come from elsewhere, and just being who you are, I think, is increases it, and being okay with who you are. um, um, Archie, general love. Well, the first card you have here is the Love Cup being full, and the second card is the Knight of Cups, which means you may have a new love interest come in. If you're not with anyone right now, letting go of old hurts, regret, betrayals, arguments, letting go of all that makes your love life move forward quicker. And plus, you have the King of Pentacles, so you could have an earth sign coming in, which could lead you to all 10 cups being full. So it might be the kind of thing, I don't know where you are in your love life, but if you've been holding on to something that's not working, letting it go may make your love life move forward really quickly. You know, it just, everything may start to fall into place. Like sometimes carrying around these old relationships that are stale and they're not going anywhere, they just inhibit the next thing from coming in. So I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but when I see like the betrayal and that kind of nonsense moving into the past, it could be. If you kind of let go of that, you like your whole life will move forward much quicker. I think I'm at Marth. Are you sure the Gemini thinks I have a third party, or does the Three of Cups represent his friends holding him back? Well, Three of Cups is usually a third party's interference. Um, and when it's in reverse, you know, like it would be somebody, it's like, yeah, third party interference. Like he's reluctant. But if you make yourself known that you're single, you know, or that, you know, you're not into anyone else, and I think that you guys should be fine. But I'm just going to pull up a few cards and see. Yeah, see, he's like slow and steady wins the race. He's holding himself back. I don't know if his friends are holding him back. He feels like the situation may be unstable, or he may not get the respect that he wants. That's why he's reluctant. But things could change here quickly. So maybe just give him a little bit of time. Let him get to know you a little bit better, and then maybe he'll kind of like, he'll chill out a little bit. Because it looks like he's feeling like, I don't want to get involved or put effort in if I'm not going to get back what I give, or if she's interested in other men, or if there are other guys around her, men, guys, whatever's going on. Because I think that it's like a fear of his to either be left for somebody else. Like he would feel very embarrassed by that. So just give it a little bit of time, and let's see if that changes. Eight of Wands, it should change, and it should change quick. Krista, how is he feeling towards me? Is he mad? Yeah, and he feels very hurt. He did this to himself. He may want to blame you, but he did it to himself. So you might be taking the heat for a little while. It'll blow over. But yeah, he's upset. And Shmita, how's RJ feeling about me after messaging today? He says he missed out. Okay, let's see. All right, I don't know what he means by he missed out. But let's see. All right. So what comes up here, I don't know what you were talking about, but it looks like he's walked away from something, or he's turned away from something. He feels like he needs a new beginning. This might have something to do with business, and there may be issues with money, or he may be concerned with money. When it comes to you, there's anxiety around the situation for him, and he feels like there's a long road ahead. I don't know what you guys spoke about, but it looks like he's feeling like Six of Swords, like time to move forward, or time to move beyond this. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but the cards are indicating that he's thinking that like whatever happened, and it's time to move forward. It doesn't look like at this point he's looking to go backwards. So yeah, I don't know exactly what he means by he missed out, but it looks like he's moving on. Like his ship is moving forward. That's what the cards are kind of indicating. Miss Levon, General. You've got a transformation beginning that could lead you to the happy home. Now, there may not be anything wrong with your home right now, but this could be upgrading your home. It could be taking your relationship to the next level. Four of Wands is always positive. Um, it looks like if you're not with anyone right now, you have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You are also beginning to step into your own personal strength. And the Lover's card, you could have a soulmate relationship entering. If you're not with anyone, if you are with someone, your current relationship should be moving forward nicely. Anjali, I'm working on weight loss. Okay. Weight loss results. Well, it's going to take work. It's going to take hard work, but you're up for the challenge, and it looks like you're going to be pretty successful. Just keep doing what you're doing. Simple math. You got to take in less than you burn. That's it. Just think of it like that. Wiggle. When will I be leaving my current job? Could be the beginning of the winter. This also could be the beginning of the year. Anjali, general reading for this and next month. Okay. You're no longer holding yourself back. The love cup should be full. You're walking away from things that aren't serving you. You're turning your back and walking away from something. If it's not working for you, you're not going to stay. You're moving forward. I think that you're coming to the point in your life where you're like, I want things to move forward quickly, and I'm not going to stay stagnant. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is spot on. You may have some decisions to make, but you make the right choices. And you got celebration that comes in. Celebration comes in around a love relationship, around a work relationship. Life changes for the better quickly, and you also have some good luck coming in. All right, let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. What you doing on the floor there, Dylan? Elaine, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. There's not a lot of room over here. Look at my bed. I haven't slept in it. That's Dylan's doing. I should take off those sheets and wash them. I'm up to Ashmita, missed out on a relationship with me 30 years ago. Does he want to move forward with us? He seems positive about us. The Six of Swords would be him moving away from you. It would be moving on, like moving forward. I feel like with this, it's like, I don't know if you both are, but it's like a lot of living in the past. And I don't know, I mean, I'll ask the cards, but Six of Swords is moving on. It's moving forward. It's not going backwards. And, you know, if you missed out on something like, you know, sometimes you have to have that break in order to get to where you want to go, but it doesn't really look like it's going that way. At least not now. Let's see. Is he positive about moving forward? See, I only get a 33% chance. It shows that he feels there's a long road ahead, and it shows that things are not changing for the better quickly. Things are kind of stuck. So this is another one of those situations where you may want to think about it like you had a connection 30 years ago, but that may have been 30 years ago. You may want to rethink about, you know, now, because it doesn't look like things are, Six of Swords is like, it's moving forward. It's not moving backwards. It's like leaving something in the past behind. And like a lot of times, like people get stuck in these situations and they think that something is going to change, and years go by and nothing is changing, and they just kind of get stuck. So, I mean, it's up to you. If you know, if you want to give this your all and you're in it, then that's fine. But the cards are indicating that this relationship is like kind of stuck where it is. Like it doesn't seem to have like a lot of room to grow right now, or like he's coming forward enough. It's like, okay, I missed out 30 years ago, but what is he telling you he's going to do about it now? I mean, is he telling you he's going to come forward? Is he telling you that you guys are going to be together? Or is he just kind of like, kind of stringing you along? Like that's for you to decide. Like I can only tell you what the cards say. Or you know, I can only tell you what the cards are showing. Let me go back up. Take that one. See what I did. I got through a lot of these. That's good. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Oh, Maya, I haven't answered for. Does he genuinely want to be with me? Okay. I get a 70% chance, yes, he does want to be with you. The Hermit is here, which means he may like pull back. Not because he's not interested or because he doesn't want to be with you, but because he's got to like think to himself about what he wants and how he wants to move forward. The Hermit would indicate like when it's upright, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's like taking time to myself to figure out what it is that I need to move forward. In reverse, it's not such a good thing. So yeah, I do think he wants to be with you. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. S. Tarp, may I get a love reading for September? Okay, you may be feeling a little stuck here, but that's going to change because balance starts to come back. The sun comes out when you meet a soulmate relationship. If you're with someone right now, it would be your current relationship. If not, somebody should be entering. You're not holding yourself back. The love cup is full. And you're going to have some choices. There's choices around you. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. So you should, moving into the fall should be a good time for you love-wise. Day and night. Why Vi kept leaving me on scene? She's been legitimately busy. So it's like getting busy in the middle of doing something, being really focused on whatever she's doing. It could be anything. This could be cleaning out the closets, you know, whatever. And then things slow down. And I don't know if she's answered you at all, but then when things slow down, she'll answer you. She's also feeling unsuccessful about something, which may be playing into it. I don't know what she's working on, but it, like the Page of Pentacles is like doing something practical, like cleaning out the closets, emptying out the junk drawer, that kind of stuff. But something that would take time, you know, or effort, or where you wouldn't be like you can't hold on carry on a conversation. So I think that she gets back to you when things slow down a little bit. I don't know how long it's been, but that's what the cards kind of indicate. Um, Anjali, general reading for this and next month. Get choices coming in. No longer holding yourself back, leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, makes your current relationship more stable or rekindles, or if there's nobody right now, somebody new shows up. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. So between now and the end of September, it looks like your love life moves forward. Things that no longer serve you, you walk away from. Financial stability seems to be around. There's a Taurus around you that could be significant. It doesn't have to be a love thing. It just may be like a friend. Looks like you could be taking some time for rest and relaxation with the Four of Swords. And you may have a little bit of anxiety, but it seems to move into the past quick. Strength, being at the right place at the right time, and leaving things in the past that no longer serve you and heading over to greener pastures, Six of Swords. Stojans, does the Leo talk bad behind my back? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I mean, they could have said something once, they could have said something, but no, it's not like a normal practice. Where was I now? I just did Stojans, right? So Nav, will A, B, the Sagittarius reach out before August ends? 5, 6, 7, 13. Got a 33% chance, yes. Nora, is the Pisces interested in starting a committed relationship? I'm getting a 33% chance, so it may just be a little bit far off into the future. It might not happen as fast as you want me to. Denise, general for the week. You got strength coming in. You may find yourself at the right place at the right time. You could be taking a trip to water, by water, or spending time near water. It also looks like you got some good karma showing up for you next week and about to begin a personal transformation. Caribbean Princess, general love. Okay, leaving heartbreak and disappointment in the past moves your love life forward with success to happiness, and you could have an earth sign coming in towards Capricorn, Virgo. Fluid, can you tell me more about the person I'm going to meet in my love life in the future? Okay, let's see. This person should be loving and kind, and they also should be very like eager, like as far as like their life moving forward. They don't seem to get stuck in a rut. They always seem to be like moving forward and bettering themselves. They may also be going through a lot of school, or it could be that they're always going back to school throughout their life. They're relatively lucky. They tend to like good things tend to fall into their lap. Grounded, down to earth, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're very passionate. They may have some sort of a spiritual or religious practice that's very important to them. Um, and a general reading for 2021. Your life starts to move forward towards success, especially when it comes to a work relationship. The work relationship is very grounded, balanced, down to earth, and you're prepared. The Hermit is here. You could be spending a lot of time with a Virgo. It's not showing that the Virgo is a love interest, might just be a friend, and maybe somebody that you work with. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. I think it has something to do with work. There's a lot of stuff happening for you around work next year. Feeling like all the hard work that you've put out into your career is starting to come back to you. Being persistent, making decisions, having choices. Happy home is here. You could be changing homes, upgrading your home. You got strength around you. You also it also could be hanging out with a Leo. You might be going back to school for something. It could be to enhance your career, or it could be something that you do just because you enjoy it, but it would be positive, whatever it is. Shay, will I be let out of my lease if I ask? Okay, let's see. 70% chance yes, but the Five of Pentacles indicates it might cost you. You might have to pay something, or there may be some kind of a fee. Darlene, how did my text I sent today make Kay feel? All right, I don't know what the text said, but he's got a couple of things. So on one hand, he feels like things have moved forward. Then he feels like he's just not putting in any effort or interest. And then it looks like things are start to evolve. Like this may be what's going through his head. And then he's got sharp energy around it. Like he may be, I don't know what you said to him, but he maybe could be annoyed with something, and he kind of comes back at you with something with the sword. Because the Ace of Swords, it's sharp energy or it's cutting through bullshit. So if he feels like you called him out on something and he doesn't like it, he may let you know that. But I like I said, I don't know what you said. So um, let me see. Yeah, if I did. Did I do one for fluid? I don't remember if I did one for fluid. So the last person I did was Anna, right? Oh, I did fluid. Okay. It's right. It's crazy that I can't remember. Esha. Will Olivia and I end up in a relationship? Okay. You got a 70% chance. Yes, you will. Ruby. General love for the week. Being at the right place at the right time brings in choices. You could have a Leo around you. Somebody from your past may be returning. You also may have an earth sign around you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And the love cup is going to be full. It could be a chaotic week for you. Enjoy. Miss Rosie, love reading for September. You have somebody from your past returning in September. You have a Leo around you. You also have a Libra around you. You're taking some time for yourself in the month of September, which I think is healthy. But I think that you're going to leave in the past things that you find to be disappointing. And you have options. So there's a Leo, there's a Libra. It's going to be your choice who you move forward with, if you decide to move forward with either of them. Lika, will M ever give me a commitment? And if so, when do you see this happening? Okay. There's disappointment around the situation right now, but there is a chance for commitment in the future. This is what I always tell people. Like, I would say it's okay to give something a little bit of time, especially like to see if, like sometimes things just like the timing isn't there. I always tell people you can give it like a year. If it doesn't work out within a year, then I would definitely think about moving forward, because otherwise people tend to get stuck in these situations where they're waiting for something to happen and something never happens. It's like waiting and waiting and waiting, which just turns into more waiting. And then like I've seen people like waiting years for these situations to move forward, and they're just not moving forward. So if you don't get what you want, I don't know how long this has been going on, but if it's been over a year or it's been around a year, then I would think about moving forward. That would be my suggestion. Crystal. Will me and Harley come back from this weird patch we're in? Well, you have a 33% chance, yes, but there's another tower moment that's around this situation. Yeah. So you could come back from this, whatever's going on, but there's going to be you're going to have another moment. Nana, will we get the house that we just viewed today? You could get the house, yeah. There may be a delay, but it's very possible that you get it. It may not be as fast as you want it, but you might get it, yeah. It's possible. Uh-oh. Can you just lay on the floor because I'm using your stairs? Lay right here next to me. Come on. It's cooler down here anyway, okay? All right? Please? Lay down right there. All right, let me help him up. Hang on. All right. All right. Go ahead. All right. Bear with me here a sec. I'm going to let him use these stairs. Hang on. All right, Dylan, you're lucky I love you. You know what? You're lucky I love you. Hang on. Dylan, wait a minute. You got to move a little bit so that I can move the staircase for you. It's like a three-ring circus here. Hold on, don't step on the cards. All right, go ahead. Good boy. Now he's back up on the bed. Where was I? Red. Energy check for Jay and I. You got the Magician, which is, you know, you can pretty much move it in any which direction. And spiritual. You get spiritual energy around the situation. Uh-oh. This guy. He's my good boy. It's hot in this room. Angela, is John still attracted to me? Yes, he is. Definitely. Virgo, what is coming towards me in love? Things change for the better for you quickly. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Leo coming in. Somebody from your past returns. Now keep in mind, somebody from your past doesn't have to be an ex. It could be just somebody that you knew from the past. It might be the Leo, or they could be two different people. It also looks like when it comes to love, your love cup will be full and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Amen. Do you see the future between me and the new Gemini guy? Is his initial M? Okay, let's see. Do you see a future between me and the new Gemini guy? I'm only getting the 33% chance that there's a future with this person. It looks like you might feel like you put a lot of hard work into the situation, but you don't really see a payoff. Let me see. Is his initial begin with an M? I mean, is his first name begin with an M? 70% chance, yes, the person's name begins with an M. Shay. Month of September energy update for me in the Libra. Will it get better? It could get better. Yeah, I think the energy gets a little bit better. It may not be perfect, but you may see a little bit more improvement, and that might be enough for you right now. You may be feeling a little bit like at least something is changing. Let's see, what time is it? 6:30, okay. Dylan, what are you doing? How many cards I put down, it depends on the situation and how I feel. I usually do an odd number. It could be 5, it could be 7, it could be 9. It depends on if I feel like the question's been answered. Sonia, general romance and love for the rest of this year. Love cup is full. Listen to your intuition. Feeling prepared. You have a new love interest coming in. Might be a Capricorn, and maybe slow and steady wins the race, but there's opportunity for a new beginning. Hannah, what's causing me to be in a funk lately? I can't focus on anything. If there's no real reason, it could be a planetary thing. Yep, it could be a planetary thing. Something happening in your solar return chart. It's causing you to feel a little funky. It usually has to do with the moon, and it'll pass. So if it's only been a couple of days or so, or it could last a couple of weeks, but it should pass. Okay, TD, what's next for me in the Aries? Being prepared, a love interest. Things move forward slowly, but you get a new beginning. Should be a new beginning. That should be next. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? No, if there's nobody here that I haven't answered for, then let me just do Mel, and I'll do what I can to come back on later tonight. If there's nobody here, I got to everyone, I think. I like when that happens. Janie. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. Should I walk away from the relationship with Dolores and Sag? I'm getting afraid again. I don't want to be betrayed. Okay, let's see. Should I walk away from Dolores? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should walk away, but there is disappointment around the situation. So if you're feeling like something's not right, the thing is that I think that the two of you have a nice connection, and I hate to see you give it up so quickly. You know, people get disappointed and people do stupid crap all the time. If it's, you know, not that bad, you may want, you know, or have a conversation with her about it. Like, I hate to see you walk away from it. Especially 33% is kind of low. But there is disappointment coming in, so you may be on to something. Let me do Janie, general reading. Well, Sagittarius too, you know, the problem with them is that they don't always think before they speak, and things just come out. So they may not, she may not be intentionally trying to betray you, but it just might come out of her mouth. Like, I've found that with Sagittarius many times. Okay, general for Janie. It looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Your life is going to start to move forward quickly. And finally, it feels like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can exhale. Stepping into your own strength, and you're about to embark on a personal transformation. You also may be thinking about or coming up with a business idea, a side business, or something that you do to make extra money on the side. Over the long term, it would be profitable. And you're also coming into a time where there's peace and serenity around you, which is nice. The disappointment happened with her dad, the Aries. Yeah, but you know what? Like, you know, like, marriage is a funny thing because, like, sometimes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this, but somebody explained it to me once like this. A lot of times women, like, that's their goal, right? They want to get married. They want to get married. But once they get married, now they have it. So now what's next? You know what I mean? So it's like, especially if the relationship is kind of like, like trouble to begin with. You know, it's like she pushes for marriage, pushes for marriage, pushes for marriage. Now she finally gets marriage. Now what is she gonna, like, now what is she going, you know, like, if you're in a relationship with someone, I mean, this is the way that I feel anyway. If the relationship is good and both parties are doing the work and there's no question that there's no third party and everybody feels decent and everyone's enjoying where it's at, marriage really is just a legal thing. That's all it is. I mean, you're literally signing, you're giving somebody else the right to pull the plug on you if you become incapacitated, and you're giving them the right to anything that you own should you die. But other than that, especially, I feel like this is how I feel. As we get older, like I feel like it's even less important. But if somebody is pushing and really wants to get married, if they're already having that relationship that's marriage like, what's next? So now you get what you want. So now what's going to make you happy? You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, it just seems like inauthentic. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't know that she's going to be happy with that. With it doesn't seem like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you get it. I feel like a lot of people don't always get it though. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I think a lot of people wind up feeling like, okay, this is it. This is what I wanted. Like, now I got it. Now, now how do I get out of it? Anyway, that's a whole other story. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll be back on tonight, hopefully, if all goes well. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.